Stop playing, girl, let me bless you.
All right, everyone, I'm back. It's me. Welcome back to another episode, another video. And today we're doing hair, as you know. Not the hair on my head, but a whole nother wig. So basically, this is just a reinstall, revamp of an old wig. I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna style it, I'm gonna do all the things. So if you want to see it, keep on watching and get into the nails because it's been so long. It's been so long since I had nails. Period. If you know, you know. I'm about to be in a club pointing at your nigga. Period. But but anyways, y'all, let's get it popping. This is a headband wig, by the way. I'll link it down below if you're interested. But right now, we're focusing on this wig. This is the wig we are revamping. I already washed it and stuff. I got all the old glue off. Don't mind the lace because it's been bleached a couple times. But yeah, this is the wig from Beauty Forever. It's a 20-inch wig. I'll link that down below as well if you're interested. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it. It's probably gonna be a voiceover because I have company and I don't want to talk.
Okay, y'all, so it's me. This is just me showing y'all the wig cap that I use. I like to use this light one. The dark one would just be too dark. And just to get to the point, this is how I put the wig caps on now. Obviously you gotta cut the holes for the ears, and then I cut the holes for the eyes and stretch it so you really get like a sheer wig cap. Honestly, I don't know if y'all watch Arnell on here, but I want to buy those super thin wig caps that she has, so I might get into that. But right now this is what I'm doing, and I'm using the Got To Be spray to, you know, get the wig cap to lay down flat. Obviously I have braids. I have probably like 8 braids in my head. Usually I do like 6, but I try to make it thinner this time. And so yeah, I'm just using the Got To Be spray, as you can see, just laying on. I don't do too much, but I try to get it to like midway, like my hairline, and then like midway to the back of my head, so it's like actually on there and not just like stuck on my hairline. So yeah. Okay, so after you dry your wig cap or whatever, you obviously have to go in and cut the excess off. I already cut majority of it off, but this is just me showing you how close I get to my hairline. I like to get stupid close. Like, I probably am cutting off some hair while I'm doing it, but it don't matter. It's just a little bit of edge, you know, a little bit of edge cut off ain't gonna hurt nobody. You feel me? So I like to get really close. I need better scissors, but you know, mind your business, and get it off. Then I don't know if y'all be on TikTok, but I'll be on TikTok, and there was this trend or this trick that this girl had where she took her excess wig cap in a bag and she tied it up, like literally like in a knot, and then cut off the excess. Changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. The wig cap be staying on. It's like super like secure to the head. Like whoever shawty is, thank you. I don't even remember who she was, but whoever she is, if you end up seeing this girl, thank you so much. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. I didn't show y'all. Should have. My bad. Okay, the next step I really like to do is like, you see how all this like white parts that are still like not really stuck down, I like to go back in with my Got To Be and my blow dryer. Yes, this is the blow dryer I have to use. This is the one I have, and I just press it down so the edges are like real stuck to my head. Like this is a bald cap, okay? And I usually, sometimes I go the whole perimeter, sometimes I just go the front part that's gonna get seen. Either way, I like to make, you know, the edges get pressed down. Okay, and then I go back in after getting all that straight away and just like really cut off the excess. I be taking my time with my wig caps because it's about the foundation, okay? It's about the beginning of the wig. So I like to make sure my wig caps are laid and slayed and, you know, really giving. So this is just me going back again and cutting out more wig cap. Next, this is just me trying on the wig. I like to make sure, even though like this is a revamp and obviously I know this wig fits my head, this is me trying on the wig to make sure that the wig cap isn't too far forward and I don't need to cut off any extra. So like I'm checking, like I like to wear my wigs around where my hairline actually is, because I don't know, I don't have like a super large forehead, so I don't really like having it over my forehead too much. So it's just me looking at it, seeing if there's any more I need to cut off, and then I think there might have been a little bit more that I cut off, but for the most part it fit well. All right, the next step, which is a real new step for me, I have this wig tint spray, and this is the first time I actually tried it, and I did like it. It might have been, I don't know, it wasn't amazing, but I liked it. So I sprayed it on my wig cap, like all over, and then I also sprayed it in on the lace of the wig as well, so they'd match. Now, I don't know if you need to do both. Let me just say that. Because, yeah, it did look good at the end, but it might have been just a bit too dark. You know what I mean? Like, you could have probably just get away with just spraying one and not both. Like, maybe spraying the wig, not the wig cap. But, you know, you live and you learn. So, yeah. Okay, because that spray gets everywhere, I had to go back with some alcohol and really clean up that edge, because we want that wig glue, when we put it on, we want that wig glue to stick, okay, and stick for days. So I'm just cleaning up the edges, making sure that, and as you can see, that stuff really does get everywhere because it's definitely on my edges. All right, so here's what it looks like with the wig tint spray on both the wig and the wig cap. Not too bad. And now we're about to get this glue and start laying this wig, okay? Okay, so y'all, I still use Ghost Bond. I've had this one bottle of Ghost Bond for years. Now, mind your business, because I probably should get a new bottle. And honestly, I think it's time for a new bottle because it's about done. But just so y'all know, seeing that a little bit goes a long way, this Ghost Bond really is the truth. Like, yeah. So I personally only do one layer of glue. I've tried doing 2 to 3 layers, and literally I don't know, like it always comes out like with a white cast, but when I do one layer, we Gucci. So, and the one layer lasted me all weekend, and this was my homecoming weekend. If you didn't see my homecoming vlog, I'll tag it right here in the cards or whatever, you can go watch that. But this wig I was doing for my homecoming weekend, and it lasted all 3 days, all the shenanigans. So child, don't listen to the hype. One layer is good enough as long as you really get into it. But yeah. Alright, so I'm showing y'all how it looks basically dry. You see some parts are clear, some parts are a little white, but I ain't have time at this point, so I just went ahead and applied the wig. So this is just me clipping the hair out of the way, and then I'm going to be applying the wig very shortly. Whenever I apply, I try not to press the wig down with my fingers, like my actual fingers, because you know people say that like the oils in your fingers can mess up the lace and mess up the glue or whatever. So I just like put it down and like press it with my nails, not really my fingers, and try to get it down as much best as possible. So yeah. Okay, once it's down, now it's time to clean up those edges. I used to make this mistake a lot of like whenever you put the glue down, if the lace doesn't go over the glue, then the glue will just be sitting there open, and then like your hair will get stuck to it and it'll become a whole thing. Girl, after you put that lace on there, you must go back with some more alcohol and clean up the glue that, you know, isn't being utilized basically. So I did that, and now I'm taking this little wig wrap, I guess like hair scarf thing, whatever, and I'm just going to wrap my edges down and then continue to style the hair. Okay, so with the little scarf still on, I just go in, trying to find the middle of my head as best as I can, which I end up having to do this mad times because I don't know, for some reason it's hard. So that's what I'm doing here, and then I'll just brush the hair out, and the next step, the wax stick, period. This is the wax stick I have. I will link it down below. I do really like it, actually. A wax stick is kind of a necessity, you know, with this wig stuff. So I have the wax stick. I'm just putting it on my part all over, and then I'm gonna go back in to really press it down with my hot comb, period. She's that girl. I just got this one from Amazon. If I can find the exact one I got, I will also link that down below. Honestly, all products, everything I use that will be linked down below this time, because this is a very detailed, you know, video tutorial on how to lay a reused wig, or a wig you already used before. So here I am just pressing it out. I'm gonna do that to, you know, obviously the whole part or whatever, to make it really, really flat. And as you can see, the wax makes it shiny, but honestly, once you do your whole head, it's not like weird shiny. It's like, you know, a nice luster. So yeah. Okay, now it's just time for me to flat iron the hair. I got this new flat iron. I will also link that down below because I don't remember the name. Oh, it's the Baby Bliss. Y'all know them blue flat irons. She does what she needs to do. I'm gonna just say that. But yes, it's just me flat ironing the whole head. So yeah. Okay, now that that's done, it's time to take our wrap off. So, you know, drum roll please for the lace melt. And it's all right. Okay, so as you can see, there's still a little bit of a white cast. So I feel like that kind of means a couple things. Either I didn't let the lace, you know, really melt and sit as long as it should have, which I probably didn't. Or maybe I touched it too much with my fingers and not enough with my nails. But we're going to clean that up later. So right now, I'm just going back in and fixing that part. Seeing that this is a reused wig, or you know, had it on my head before. The parting space has, you know, kind of, you know, gotten a little bigger. Even like the edges, as you can see, they're a lot thinner than they used to be, just kind of over time, wear and tear, using it, plugging it, whatever the case. So the rest of the styling is me working on that. So this is me trying to get that part together. And then if you want to make your part smaller, I could make a video on how to, you know, fake make your part smaller, but basically I just use mascara or what's the thing called, eyeshadow, black eyeshadow or mascara, one of the two. I use both sometimes, but if you want a video on that, I can show y'all, you know, what's the tea. Okay, like I said, the, you know, edges have gotten a little thin since I first got this wig. So with that, I'm just gonna go in and try to make some shit shake, you feel me? So I'm just like pulling out some edges right here. I kind of just wanted, you know how the girls do it, just a little side baby hair, and then the by the ear baby hair. So that's what I was doing here. And basically, just to make the edges thicker or a little thicker, I just grabbed some more hair from the lace, and then I ended up having to like cut it and style it, but you're gonna see. Okay, now that all this cutting and styling and, you know, changing is done, I go in with this mousse. Also will link down below, I don't remember it. And just, you know, get my edges together. I didn't want my edges to be too hard, so I went in with mousse for it. So yeah. Alright, now that the edges are, I guess, at their best place, this, I guess, is kind of a little trick to get your edges to lay better or your lace to melt in. I know we were talking about how it was a little white, so I go in with the Gatsby again and just spray the edges. Don't spray your baby hairs if you don't want your baby hairs to be crunchy. So I'm literally just spraying the edges of the lace, and then I'm gonna wrap it down with one of those like real tight elastic bands, and then I'll just continue to style the hair. But that's, I guess, the trick or whatever to get the lace to really melt. Okay, now we are at really styling the wig, which I don't get too much into like video wise, but I'm just gonna tell you what I was going for. So I was going for like a beach wavy curl, real layered, with like straight ends, if you know what I mean, if you get the vibes. So I knew I was gonna cut this hair, Right now it's 20 inches. I might have cut an inch or two off, so maybe I got it down to 18. I want it to be kind of blunt ends, and then I wanted face framing layers. So that's what I'm getting into right now, is face framing layers. And I'm just pulling the front pieces out, and then there you go. You see me with the little razor comb, and I'm gonna get into it. So I do some face framing layers. I also do some layers in the middle of the head, which you're gonna see later, and then I cut it, you know, cut the 2 inches off the end. So your girl got to her styling, got in her bag, and I'm just gonna sit here and you can watch.
All right, y'all, I am back, and this is the final look. First of all, okay, the lace, she's lacing, she's giving scalp. I love that. And then I cut it and I layered it and I curled it, which y'all saw the clips. But basically, love it here. This is exactly what I was going for. Maybe a little less curly, but the curls will drop, so I ain't really worried about it. But basically, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, holla at your girl down in the DMs, down in the comments, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all, okay? Period.